Hello everyone, it's Dale here with new weekly trading ideas video. Just a quick note before we jump into the charts. I'm currently running a special Halloween sale. If you go to my website and click this button which says trading course and tools, then it will take you to this special page where you can get my best educational and indicator packs massively discounted. There's the volume profile pack, which will teach you everything about volume profile trading. There's the order flow pack focusing on day trading with order flow. The newest one, the VWAP pack, that will teach you how to trade with VWAP. You can get all those discounted here, or you can scroll down a bit and get a massive discount if you buy all three together. So that means the volume profile pack, order flow pack, and VWAP pack all together for $5.97. So that's the Halloween special. And let me now jump to the charts and let's start with the euro dollar. So what you see before you, this is euro dollar 30-minute chart. On the chart you see my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators. Those are also the parts of the packs which I just showed you. And on this 30-minute chart of the euro dollar, I want to talk about this newly formed resistance, this one. It is at 1.1026. And it is based on a macro news, on an NFP macro news, because on Friday there was the NFP, and that's one of the strongest news that currently affects the US dollar strength. And right here, this strong sell-off was caused by the macro news. And if you use a volume profile here, let's just check this daily volume profile stretched over this one day, all right? Then you can see that there were heavy volumes in this rotation, and then this strong sell-off started. And this is telling us that sellers were building up their short positions here before manipulating the price to shoot downwards. Now this is a very important place for sellers, and if the price comes back to this level, it is very likely that sellers will want to defend this place and push the price downwards from there again, right? Because for those sellers, this zone is really important. You can see that if you look at the volumes, right? So this is a very important level for the sellers, and that's why they should defend it. So what we need to do now is just wait for that pullback, and when the price reaches here, if it reaches here, then go short from there. Now, if you look in this red area, this one, this highlighted area, this means that there was a huge fair value gap. This is a concept from smart money trading, and the beginning of that fair value gap is in here. And that's the place from which I like to trade from in a short trade scenario. So that fair value gap also adds strength to our level. All right. If you guys want to learn more about the fair value gap, just go to my website and to the videos section. I recently showed a video where I explain it in detail. Now, if I zoom out a bit and show you this weekly volume profile, this is cumulative profile which shows how the volumes were distributed throughout the whole previous week. Then the weekly point of control, in other words, the place where the heaviest volumes were traded, is right here. This is the weekly point of control. And as you can see, it aligns nicely with our level. Our level is just a little bit below the level. Actually, it is at the beginning of that heavy volume zone with that weekly point of control in this heavy volume zone. And that is a thing that also adds strength to our level. All right. So we have the heavy volumes here, we have the fair value gap, we have the weekly point of control, all pointing to this level. All right, so we just wait for that pullback and take it from there. And if you guys want to increase your chance of winning, and also if you want to have a better trade entry and trade exits, what you can do is you can use order flow as the price comes close to the level and use it to better time your trade entry. But if you guys don't have order flow, you just enter this level at first touch, because chances are that there'll be a reaction. All right, so that's for the euro dollar. Let's now go for the next trading idea. The next one will be on the Australian dollar, US dollar. So this is the chart of Australian dollar, US dollar. It is a 30-minute time frame. And as you can see, it is very, very similar to euro dollar, because there was that rotation from which strong sell-off caused by the NFP macro news started. So we have a heavy volume zone. Let me show you with the volume profile here, right, where sellers were active, and then the sellers pushed the price downwards. So it is the same scenario as on the euro dollar. We just need to wait for the pullback, for the price to reach the beginning of that heavy volume zone and go short from there. The level is at 0.6837. And also we have nice combos here, because we have that fair value gap. That's this red zone, and I'm trading from here, from the beginning of that fair value gap. And also we have the weekly point of control here. If I zoom out a bit, you'll see it better. This is the previous week's volume profile, how the volumes were distributed, and this is the weekly point of control. So that's also another thing that adds strength to our level. And one more thing here, just a little small addition to all that, is if you look in here and in here, the price was making nice reactions to that level before. That means it worked as a support in the past, because the price was reacting here and here. And when the price blew past the support, it turned into a resistance. All right, so that's another thing that adds strength to our level. So what we need to do now is just wait for that pullback and take it from here. Now let's go for the next trading idea. The next one will be on the British pound US dollar. So this is a 30-minute chart of the British pound, and in here it also looks a bit similar, although there wasn't a rotation like on the euro or on the Australian dollar, US dollar. There was only this small rotation from which the strong macro news sell-off started. But still, if you use the volume profile and look into that zone, you can still see that heavy volumes were traded here. Even though this was just a small rotation, heavy volumes were traded here before the sell-off. And that's why I also want to trade from the beginning of that heavy volume zone, the same fair value gap caused by macro news as on the euro and on the Australian dollar, US dollar. So that's the level. We just need to wait for that pullback and take it from there, right? The level is at 1.3164. In this case, we don't have a weekly point of control here, but still I think that the level is strong enough to trade from. What I especially like here is that huge fair value gap, which shows the aggressivity and determination of the sellers to push the price lower. All right, so what we need to do now is just wait for the pullback and take it from there. Now, before I wrap the video up, I'd like to announce a winner of a contest we had last time. The prize of the contest were my custom-made volume profile and VWAP indicators for TradingView platform. And right now on your screen, you see the name of the person who won in the contest. So congratulations to the winner. And what I'll do next is I'll do another contest for the next week. The only thing that you need to do to participate in this contest is leave a comment below this video, which I'll publish on YouTube. And next week I'll randomly pick one person to win this set of custom-made indicators. So that's about that. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you next time. And until then, happy trading!